Today, I watched a video that left me deeply disturbed. A young boy boarded a vehicle going to Kenya, a town along the Kwoi road in Kaduna State. What he narrated brought tears to my eyes. 2 years ago, he said he was kidnapped together with his father and his siblings. While they were in captivity, his father and his elder brother were killed. And just yesterday or some few days ago, after 2 years, he was released. But not because everything is over. He was sent home so his mother can go and raise money for his sister's release.
What's your name?
Igbo
Anthony.
Igbo Anthony. Igbo
Oh, you sit down. Wait, let them bring your
Sit down.
slippers. Go and sit down. Sit here. Sit here.
Igbo Anthony, ba? Your surname so that other people that know.
Other people that know your father will know now.
You say?
Your full name, just tell us
Your full name.
Ogu Ifeanyi Chukwu. Can you spell it? Wait, I'm coming.
How do you know? Ga motan bari nan ya kamata mu.
Okay, that's not
Wannan
showing.
motan bari.
Spell
Bari a
it.
ɗauka sunan shi.
OGBU.
For good 2 years.
OGBU. A
Shekara biyu.
N T H O N Y.
Anthony.
Ogbu Anthony Ifeanyi. Okay. Then the Ogbu.
That's your surname.
Pause and think about that. A child who has already lost his father and brother is now carrying the burden of ransom for his sister, as you can see in that video. Look at what insecurity is doing to families in parts of Nigeria. This is not a social media argument. This is a child's life. In places like Kaduna State and other parts of the Northwest, communities have faced repeated attacks from armed bandits and extremist groups such as Boko Haram. But beyond the names of groups, beyond headlines, these are human beings. These are fathers. These are mothers. These are children. No child should grow up with memories of watching his father die. No child should be sent home to raise ransom money. Many of us sit in our homes thinking everything is normal. We argue about politics. We debate online. We move on with our lives. Meanwhile, somewhere in this country, a mother is trying to gather money to save her daughter. Some Nigerians are living in constant fear. Security is not just a government talking point. It is survival. As we discuss stories like this, we must also be careful. We will be verifying facts. I'm sharing this because I have a concern. I don't want to spread misinformation, but I want people to look at this. And we must focus on solutions, not just anger. But if this story is true, and from the video, the pain in that boy's eyes was real, then we must not ignore it. Nigeria needs serious action against kidnapping. Communities need protection. Victims need trauma support. And we as citizens must keep demanding accountability. Peacefully, responsibly, and consistently. Because today it is that family. Tomorrow it could be anyone. My heart really goes out to that young boy and his family. May healing come to them. And may Nigeria become a place where children do not grow up in fear.